Shalom. First and foremost, only of all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakah HaKodash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Red Millstone who ruled well and taught me this truth. Peace, blessings, salutations, and mercies to the elect and the one that are written and out there listening, doing this word with all faith and sincerity, scattered amongst the nations and the four corners of the earth. To you I say shalom, Lord willing, this video is edifying. It's going to be centered around the topic of being resilient. Okay? Because you're going to need a lot of that in this truth. Right? It's not going to even let me go to the Edamon, but resilient definition, right? And it means the ability to recover quickly, bounce back, or withstand adversity, stress, or physical deformation. Okay? And the Lord might give you all of the above. Okay? And he's going to do it in the season. And it's your duty. Your survival depends upon you enduring it. Getting through that season by whatever means necessary. Okay? Because as we know, this system, this world that's before us that we have to navigate through and dwell in daily, it is set up to destroy us. Okay? It's set up to destroy us. And there'll always be an obstacle. There'll always be something there to try to get you off the path, to try to get you to lose faith, try to get you to do something uncharacteristically, right? To revert to the flesh in some way, shape, or form. Whether that's during temptation with a woman, or if that's with maybe you come from a certain lifestyle, and the temptation for you to go back to that lifestyle for whatever reason, is there, right? But you know that it's not going to benefit you. Maybe in the short term, you may get short-term satisfaction, but long-term, it's not going to benefit you. All right? It's going to destroy you. And sometimes it may feel like you're going through it and you have no idea why, right? But at the end of the day, we've all sinned against the Lord, man, whether in this life or the last. So, we got to deal with it. And it is not easy. It's so much easier said than done. Okay, when you go to the Etamon, it says the ability to go back to original form after compression. Being compressed is not a good feeling. Okay? It's not a good feeling. All right? Very stressful. Okay? Because it's meant to see if you'll break. And the Lord will push you to the brink. Right? But if you're going through it, you can get through it. This is Ephesians 6:11. Put on the whole armor of the Most High that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. That's right. Because this isn't a battle that's that you can see. It's spiritual. You can't even explain it to the average person. Okay? Only your brother knows. All right? For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness and of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. So that's what we wrestling against. Okay? Magi's and witches and warlocks. Okay? the prejudices of other men, politics, somebody that don't even really know you, have no reason not to like you, but for some reason they just hate you, and it's because of the spirit, it's because of what you represent. Okay, and this world hates the Lord, and we are ambassadors. So little do they know it, they have these feelings of animosity towards you because of um, their disdain for the Lord. All right. So a lot of it, we just catch strays. Okay, but it's justified because I mean we've done a lot to offend the Lord. Okay, in this life, post being waking up to this truth, and before being waking up to this truth. Okay, so we have reasons to suffer and unimaginably, but the Lord always provides a way, and He always shares His mercy. This is James 1 and 3, knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience, right? So you going through what you're going through makes you, it's building you up, it's character defining, right? It's matter of fact, in the NLT, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. See, it produces perseverance, man. All right. So it causes you to have to overcome these obstacles. You have to be able to find the opportunities in the obstacles, right? But let patience have her work. But let patience have her perfect work, that ye may be perfect and entire, wanting nothing. Okay? So at the end of the day, we ain't even supposed to, the Lord's not going to have us in a situation that we can't overcome. Okay? That's not going to be the, we're not going through this to be consumed by it. Not if you're a man of the Lord, that is. You ain't going through it to be destroyed. You're going through it to be made better. Okay? To be made whole, more complete. Okay? Compressing, to see your elasticity. Right? How flexible can you be? Right? He's molding you. But at the end, you can do a lot of things to gold. You can melt it down. Right? You go from chain to bracelet to earrings.
No, I'm gonna check where,
Right.
are you good there?
It's still gold at the end of the day. Okay? Speaking of the devil, man. Speaking, he gonna come. This is 2 Corinthians 4:8. We are troubled on every side, yet not distressed. We are perplexed, but not in despair. Persecuted, but not forsaken. Cast down, but not destroyed. Right. So we're going through bullshit. You're going through hell. You're going through things that are rough. It's not easy. Okay, it's not an easy walk. Okay, that's where faith comes in at. That's why it's a gift. Okay. And when any gift, it must be exercised. Okay. To be made stronger. That's how you expand it. The Lord puts you through situations and you get through it, and it might be bleak as fuck, but then you get through it and it's like, damn, the Lord really got me through that. I didn't think I would get through it, but the Lord got me through it. Okay? And that's the whole purpose. So at the end of the day, we could glorify Him, because He's doing it for His name's sake. Okay? That's why He gave us His names, to pray to and to praise, right? And to honor. in all things. So in the hill, in the low, and in the high, we're gonna be doing the same thing. Okay, praising him because he's worthy of it. Okay. This is First Corinthians 15 and 58. Therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord, for as much as you know that your labor is not in vain in the Lord. So the things that we're doing is not in vain in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, because he hears us, he remembers us, and it may be times where you feel like, you know, he's not moving, but we just got to be. That's where the patience come in. That be long suffering. It's moving. Things are going on behind the scenes that you can't even imagine. You don't even know about. You can't even think about. Can't even fathom it. How much the Lord is putting work in, right, for your cause, for our cause, right. And if you can make it through to that point in time, then you will see it. Okay, but until then, you got to deal with Satan, man. Got you, doing things to make you second guess. All right, make you think, damn, did I say the wrong thing? Did I miss my opportunity? Was that it? Right? You may see a message too late, right? That you've been waiting to see, but the Lord does these things to show his power, man. Okay, to show that it is not going to come all the way all the time through the ways in which you may imagine it or the ways in which you think, but in a whole nother way. Okay, and the Lord always knows best. Trust and believe, always knows best. So, Lord will, we just endure and we remain resilient through these hard, trying times. Okay, because, if we're resilient now, when shit really get bad, we're going to be resilient when shit hit the fan, man. So with that, I give all praise and glory to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua B'Shem Rakakodash Wa Ba Ba and DTA DTN.